1996, Dr. Ron Shelton has consistently been named one of the top doctors by Castle Conley Medical Limited, as listed in the New York Metro Guide, and for several years he has also been named in the Best Doctors in New York magazine. I would like to welcome and thank Dr. Shelton for taking the time out of his busy schedule to talk with us today. We will discuss what is ThermiTight and get all the insights from Dr. Shelton. Welcome, Dr. Shelton. I would like to start by asking, what is ThermiTight and who is the typical patient for ThermiTight?
As we age, we start to notice that parts of the face descend. We start to sag from the cheek with the jowl over the jawline. Parts of the neck may start to sag. Not everyone wants a facelift. Some people aren't ready for it. Some people are afraid of surgery, and others have medical conditions that prohibit them from having surgery. There are external energies that are totally non-invasive, like Ultherapy, Thermage, ThermiSmooth, Pellevé, that can help tighten faces that are just starting to sag. But when it goes on a little bit more than that, there's ThermiTight. ThermiTight is an in-between procedure, in between non-invasive procedures and surgery. A small rod the size of pencil graphite is inserted through a pinhole. There's no cutting, there are no stitches. The rod delivers heat with radiofrequency energy. This is measured to make it safe. And this heat produces an immediate contraction of the connective tissue, and collagen is produced for about 18 months after the procedure as a result of the heat. This creates more and more tightening.
Is ThermiTight used on the face permanent?
Patients often ask, how long will the results of ThermiTight last? Well, certainly nothing is permanent. Facelifts need to be repeated after several years. But the ongoing improvement of the collagen production that creates a refreshed appearance to the face can last for many years. If there were two identical twins, one undergoing the procedure and one not having ThermiTight, the person having the ThermiTight will probably maintain a couple of years advanced improvement in their facial appearance compared to the twin that didn't have it.
How many treatments are needed and how long does it take to show results?
Unlike the external non-invasive treatments that may take a series of treatments such as Pellevé or ThermiSmooth, ThermiTight is one procedure. It certainly may be repeated a year or two later. However, it's not considered to be a series of treatments.
How long do the results of the treatment last?
The effects of ThermiTight may last more than 2 years after the procedure.
What is the downtime and what are the side effects?
As there is local anesthetic injected into the face to numb the area, there certainly can be bruising after the procedure. We must keep this in mind when scheduling the procedure, that bruising might last for 10 days or so. There's also some swelling that's expected after the procedure. So please don't schedule ThermiTight within a week and a half of an important social function.
Is ThermiTight a good alternative to breast lift augmentation?
ThermiTight has been used in a few patients to produce a subtle effect of breast lifting. In no way can ThermiTight produce the same good result as a surgical breast lift. However, the patient's not ready to undergo surgery and wants a little bit of improvement, then they might achieve this with ThermiTight. The results could not be guaranteed because we're dependent on the individual's response to the heat and how much collagen they'll produce and how much tightening of their connective tissue.
What are ThermiRF and ThermiSmooth?
You might be confused seeing different terminology on the internet, such as ThermiRF, ThermiSmooth, ThermiTight. ThermiRF is a global name for incorporating all the different procedures, both internal, such as ThermiTight, and the external, such as ThermiSmooth. ThermiTight is the internal procedure that produces tightening in the deeper tissues, and local anesthetic is injected. ThermiRaise is a procedure where energy, injectable radiofrequency energy, is delivered to the glabella area to minimize the frowning, similar to Botox, and these results can last for a couple of years. ThermiSmooth is purely external, non-invasive. It's a series of treatments for improving the tightening of skin, but not as much as expected as that which would be achieved by undergoing ThermiTight.